So my dad called me that evening. His voice was very somber. And I said, "Dad, what is it?" And he said, "It's your mom. She died." There was no warning. There was no diagnosis. She was gone. And just as I was beginning to kind of deal with that, my marriage started to become so toxic that I could not breathe. And in the blink of an eye, it too was gone. And then my stable, great job, it too, gone. Every time I talked to God, I was a combination of so angry and just so profoundly hurt. And sometimes I read and the entire page and pages would just be blurry and nothing made sense. Sometimes my conversations with God were like, "I don't really want to talk to you right now." I just felt a tugging on my heart. And it was as though God was saying, "I need you to trust me." Enter the Miracle Offering 2019. The envelopes were passed out to the entire congregation. And I took that envelope in my hand and I thought, how could this generic envelope make a difference in my life? And there was something about when I prayed over the miracle offering. It was like something else took over and said, "Stop thinking about it. Just do what you're being led to do." I gave more than I had. I gave more than what I could even foresee coming into my bank account. I prayed. I said, "God, if I ever needed you to come through, it is now." I remember one day coming home, opening my mailbox, and there was a check in the mail. Other checks started showing up in the mail. I started checking my account balances, automatic deposits being deposited into my checking account. Contracts for small amounts of work would come in at just the right time. Every single month, I had enough money to cover my bills, to have a roof over my head, to have food for us to eat. And then the door of all doors opened. A job opportunity landed in my lap. I'm actually able to finally pay my bills and be able to breathe easily. And this job represents for me a miracle. There is no way possible for this job to have happened without God's hand being on it. God selected and hand delivered this just for me because I took that step of faith.